Shalom.
Shalom.
With GMS camp out here in Phoenix, Arizona. First, we want to give us all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Want to give double honor to the apostles and elders that have taught us truth and rule well. Want to say shalom to the Akwath and Akim.
Yeah. All right, let's get into this, man. You know, so you got the stuff happening with Ukraine, Russia, America talking about Armageddon through Biden, which that's a prophecy in the book of Revelation. So World War III is getting geared up, man.
That's right.
World War III is getting geared up. It's going to get intensified. People aren't going to be able to sit here and move about and talk shit anymore, right?
It's getting serious.
You know, everybody, all that talking shit is humbling down. Nobody's really coming against the mark of the beast no more. World War III, people aren't coming against that no more. They see it's about to happen, man. What's that one where it says the Lord should cause every tongue
To stick to roof from mouth.
No, not that one.
I was gonna say, that's all not be able to gainsay no resistance.
Yeah, there.
Hey, bro, I got it, bro. That's what I was getting. It's from the book of Luke 21 and verse 15. And it says, it reads, for I will give you, it says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, on which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay, shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
See? So the Lord is giving us the mouth of wisdom that people can't gainsay or resist, man. In the beginning, they were always talking shit, man. I remember when I first was coming in, watching the elders and apostles, man, everybody be like, oh, y'all crazy, man.
Yep.
That's not going to happen. And what? Nobody's calling them crazy no more. Go Captain Malone, shut up and calling them crazy, man. All he tries to come up against is the fact that we're Israelites. That's it. He don't. World War III, I can't talk against that.
Exactly, can't.
The mark of the beast. I can't really talk against that. Man, people see the validity.
Tom, bro, you can't talk about the famines no more.
Yeah.
Because it's all, hey, bro, because there's all types of talks of famine, bro. You can't talk about the economy not crashing no more.
Yeah.
You know, because that's just, bro.
You feel it.
Yeah. Hey, bro, it's so evident, man.
What you feel.
Hey, bro, every person's feeling it, you know, to their pocket, man.
Every time I feel it, the gas tank, I'm like, shit. You know, you waiting for that motherfucker to stop you.
And it's still going.
Shit. That's what you are like now, man. People feel it. You can't get around these things, man. Is there more than that?
No, but I just wanted to get the definition for the word gainsay, and it says to deny or contradict, to speak against or oppose. And no one can come against the truth no more, man, because the truth is becoming so evident, man. It's too evident, man. Right, so it's becoming obvious, man. Okay, but back then, you know, not too obvious because the signs weren't really there, but now they are here, man. Okay, just like it says in Habakkuk 2 and 3, man. It says
For the visions of get appointed time.
Yeah,
You shall speak and not lie.
yeah, combo. You know, basically saying that the vision will come, man.
Yeah.
You know, it says, lo, it will come.
That's Ezekiel 30, 33?
33?
It's Ezekiel, it's 31 and 31, 33 and 33. It's one of the two, man. Grab that. Get that Habakkuk.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine. He is a proud man.
Grab Romans 3:3.
Neither keep it at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations. And
just start up Habakkuk. For the visions you have for the appointed
3. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
You see? So what people sitting there have been putting off, right? They put off the evil day and they cause the seed of violence to come near. And what? Violence is running rampant throughout America, man. You can't talk against this. Get that precept.
Yes, so Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Keep going.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, without effect?
You see? So it didn't matter what you people said. right? The scriptures tell you the Lord said, "What I propose, and the thing that I propose should come to pass." Man, that's what you're dealing with right now, right? When when we're talking about the MOTB, that's the Lord's control, man. The Lord's setting that shit up, man. That's the Lord's mark, right? For the wicked, the Lord's gonna put a mark of exemption on His righteous, and He created Esau to make His mark for the wicked, man. For you people that have no faith, man. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. God forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, and every man a liar.
You see, let the Most High be true, and every man a liar.
As it is written, that thus mayest be justified in thy sayings.
That thou may be justified in thy sayings, man. That's why we can see that nobody's gainsaying no more, man. Because we didn't come out our own hearts. The moment people start going off is when you bring up your own thoughts and how you think shit should go. The Lord's the one in control, man. The Lord's making these things happen. You can't get around it, man. And Christians have a hard time understanding that the Lord does good and He does evil, man. But pretty soon, people are going to be reacclimated with the hand of the Lord, man. Right? The scriptures tell you the Lord, what? His hand was shaking over the people, man. And now all hell's going to break loose after that, man. World War III, give me Revelation. What is that? You can drop that, brother. The water. Revelation 11 and 14. Con, get your precept.
Let's get to it. This is from the book of Daniel, chapter 2, and in verse 21, and it says, this is Daniel 2 and 20 actually, and it says, Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of Yahweh forever and ever." And it says, "For wisdom and might are His, and He changeth the times and the seasons." Amen. So it's the Lord who is causing the season of violence and prophecy to come and to be here, man. It says, He removeth kings and setteth up kings, and it says He giveth the wisdom to the wise. It says, and the knowledge to them that no understanding. So, hey, bro, it's just to prove brother's point, man, that this is the Lord doing all these things, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 9. It says, "Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them."
That's prophecy, man. That's what we're talking about. The mark of the beast, that's new. That's new, man. Right? The scriptures tell you this is going to be a day unlike any other day before, the time of Jacob's trouble. Right? That goes into World War III as well, man. How many niggas do you think is going to get drafted? They don't give a fuck about you. They're going to put you on the front lines with the robotic dogs sniffing your ass out. Right? This is what the world's going to get acclimated with, man, at the terror of the Lord, man. Give me that Revelation 11.
This is Revelation 11, verse 14. "The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly."
You see the third woe, which is what? Third World War. Woe represents destruction, man. Right? So since people, hey, shalom, brother. Since people have been able to sit here and go about their business and do whatever the fuck they wanted for so long, they believe that the words of the Lord aren't relevant, man. But you're going to be shown that the word of the Lord is extremely relevant, man.
Right.
People always try to act like, biblical times is over, man. But dog, the word of the Lord is still coming to pass, man. You're always in biblical times. You're always in biblical times. You can't get around it, right? This is the Lord's world. So His word is what's going to rule, man.
That's right.
All right, so Third World War is being cooked up in these last days, man. This is why they're talking about it, man. Right? The alarm against the Fence City. Let's get Joel 2 and 1. Grab me Zephaniah 1 and 16.
Zephaniah 1 and 16.
I got
Right? Because you have Biden sit there and say Armageddon is the closest it's ever been since the Cuban Missile Crisis, right? Russia over there is like, Putin's done with drinking, man. He's just all piss and vinegar now. Right? It's like, hey, because really when you look at it, they keep trying to act like Russia is failing in its military conquest. They're not failing, man.
Not at all.
It's just they're fighting 12 niggas at one time, man.
And holding their own.
Yeah,
Yep.
and holding their own, man. Really, you really, if you really look at the situation, what it is, you got the entire NATO compact funding Ukraine with all these weapons. Now, there's not enough Ukrainian soldiers to fucking use all those weapons. So what do you think is happening? You got NATO nations giving them soldiers to fight with them. You got contracted soldiers to fight with them for pay. So what? So now they just keep flushing in more weapons and shit. And Russia's still holding their own because if it was Russia was really felling and you got 12 niggas jumping you, I don't know too many people that's able to fucking fight against 12 niggas jumping you. You know, 12 big lip niggas, 2 wide-nosed niggas just jumping out of the fucking... You can't fight those odds, man. A big lip and wide-little nigga, man, you can't fight that for too long, especially if they start multiplying, bro. And that's what's happening. They're bumping in so many weapons and they're fighting multiple people, man. So really, they're not really felling, right? They're not really felling, man. What's happening is just it's a funding war right now, man.
And within, I think I just saw a short clip where Putin basically made a deal on like clothes and on like joint land in Ukraine.
Oh yeah. So they did a referendum to vote on if those lands wanted to be part of Russia, and they did a vote, and they all wanted to be part of Russia. So what does that do, man? It shuts down the validity of Ukraine's argument that they just sat there and came over there and took the land by force.
But they're failing a lot.
But they're failing, man. They're failing, I guess. You know, it doesn't fucking add up. It doesn't add up. So what's happening is an information war and a funding war. So they're just sitting there shelling out all these military weapons, man. But all that is just for shit to kick up even further, man. Right? The dust is getting kicked up, right? And when the dust settles, then it's gonna it's time to start shooting shit, man. It's time for them to start using the missiles that the Lord put in their hands. So go ahead and get that precept, Zephaniah.
This is Zephaniah 1:16. A day of trumpet, and alarm against defensive cities.
Give me a second, man. I think I want you to start up. Go to
Yeah, start at verse
14.
God damn.
No, I think it's verse 14.
14 down.
Yeah, 14.
This is Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hastily greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
See, the day of the Lord is hasting greatly, man. What people thought was going to be elongated, a time of war was going to be elongated. They thought, cooler heads would prevail in this matter, right? Because they saw what? They saw economic collapse. Mm-hmm. They saw food shortages.
Yep.
They saw energy shortages. So they were like, hey, cooler heads will prevail. They'll realize that hey, we can't really survive this much fighting. But no, man. Give me the one where it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Oh, is that Proverbs?
Yeah, it's in Proverbs.
21.
You got to give me that one because people really thought that just based off of man-made understanding, man's understanding that shit was gonna cool down. It's not gonna cool down, bro. It's gonna intensify. The scripture, the Lord said, "What? I come to bring fire, and what will I if it already be kindled, man?"
Right.
So the Lord is sitting there cooking this shit up. He's piling on fire. So man, you people need to get ready for World War III, which is biblical, man. The scriptures talk about 3 woes. That word woe means destruction. So get ready for it, man. There's gonna be a draft. If you got the U.S. military not getting 25% of the recruitments that they need, where do you think that those people are gonna come from? Mm-hmm. Right? All you niggas that went to school, I went to school. I went to fucking college. You gotta sign up for the draft for that shit, man. If you want to get financial aid. So all them niggas that thought they was gonna be Ivy League and shit, you gonna be right there on the front lines with that degree and that diploma.
It ain't gonna do you no good.
And you gonna sit here and try to use that communications degree to calm down the nigga that want to shoot you. And you gonna get slayed, man. Yeah. You got that precept? You got that precept?
Oh, that's when I got it.
It's Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
You see, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. Give me the other one where it says the Lord weighs the steps or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Directed the
Man's
steps.
goings of the Lord.
The Lord directed the steps. That's the one.
Yeah.
Right? So the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. He's going to turn him wherever he wants, man. Right? And that's what you're seeing, man. Nobody is able to sit here and just do what they want. Even the Lord taught Pontius Pilate, you have no power but what my Father in heaven had given me.
Got it.
Right? Go ahead.
Proverbs 16 and verse 9. And it says, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord Yahweh directeth his steps.
You see, so there's no free will. Right? What you're going to do in these last days is the will of the Lord. If that means you're going to go out to World War III, and all these countries going to be gathered together, which we know is scriptural, that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's exactly happening. Go ahead, bro.
So Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings of the Lord, how can then a man understand his own way?
Go ahead. Say something.
Just showing you, man, you can't even begin to understand your own way because the Heavenly Father has mapped it out before you, man.
And say, I was lucky, bro. The Lord said that it's lucky. Speech roughness right now. That he declares the end from the beginning, man. So just to prove the point that everything is mapped out already, man.
Yep.
You know, when you think about it, going back into Putin, do you think when he wake up that he's doing things of his own accord? This is Ezekiel 38 and verse 4, and it says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks."
Start up. You gotta start up on that.
Ezekiel 38, and we're gonna start at verse
1.
Verse 1, and it says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal."
Right? And who is the land of Magog? Gog and
Russia.
Magog is talking about Russia. When you go into the word where it says chief prince, the word Russia goes back to the word Rosh, that means chief prince. Right? So that's who Russia is in the Bible, Gog and Magog, which is going to tie into World War III. You people got to get ready for that, man.
Yep, he's cruising.
You got to get ready for that. All that sitting there going and having a family day out, man, that shit's going to be gone.
Yep.
Times of destruction are ahead.
That's right. Against him. And say, Thus said the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
And what are some of the hooks right now? All this military aid going to Ukraine when it's supposed to really be a part of Russia, man. That just like America treats South America and Mexico like it's his backyard, Russia can treat fucking Ukraine like it's his backyard, man. Go ahead.
And I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields.
So what are the horses and horsemen?
Tanks.
It's talking all these tanks as military equipment,
Yes.
right? You just had that Russian submarine that went missing. With the Poseidon missile on it, man. The scriptures tell you that evil thoughts going to come into their mind, and they're going to go to the unwalled villages, man.
Villages here.
Right? America's unwalled. Old cities, man, they wall them up. Put a barricade around. America doesn't need that because what? It uses the oceans for its walls, right?
Hey, bro, real quick, man. I did a video on this article today, and it basically showed it showed the amount of nukes that so basically it says, you know, it shows the amount of nukes that that the place of Russia has, right? And it showed way more that are in deployment than in storage, man. It showed way more in deployment, man. So, hey, man, so these missiles are in deployment and ready to be used.
And those are conservative numbers, man.
Yeah, hey, right.
You can see Esau now. Esau will sit here and tell you you only have one gun. You go to his house, you got 2 gun cases.
Hey, bro, you got
15
2 guns in here, 2 guns in here.
Every
You got 2
pocket
pistols on
and
his
shit.
ankles and shit.
Yeah, you try to shoot them all with each one of his digits, man. Fingers and toes, trying to pull a trigger, man. But that's really how it is, man. There's a lot more missiles that they haven't reported than it's actually in function, man. There's a lot more. I mean, over there in the Cuban Missile Crisis, you know damn well they still got the missiles, man. They got dust on them, but man, the Lord said what? And Ezekiel, I think it's the 27th chapter, I think it is. The sword is sharpened and also furbished, right? Grab that. Finish that off, and then, brother, you can grab that. Sword is sharpened.
Okay. So, let's see. A great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shields and helmets.
Yeah.
Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarter.
You see, so all these countries, right? Right now, Russia's fighting a war by themselves, man. Right now, Russia is fighting, like I said, Russia's fighting against 12 niggas in the form of NATO and all their allies because they're funding them with all this equipment. Right now, Russia in the corner just fucking swinging and shit. Still holding his own because really, if it was the case that they were failing, the war would be over like that.
Yeah,
It's the fact that it's still dragging on. They sat there and put another 200,000 troops in through the ways of a draft. They shut down the country so any men can't leave and just try to flee a draft. They pulled in all the soldiers that had retired that are at least that are under the age of 35 and under. So they pulled all them soldiers back in. So they're not doing too bad, bro. They're not doing as bad as people try to act. But pretty soon, what? All these other countries, Libya, start up where it starts naming his allies.
Persia, Ethiopia.
It's Iran, right? Go ahead.
Yes, Persia, Ethiopia, Libya.
Yep.
With them all of them with shields and helmets. Gomer
Yep.
and all his bands,
Yep.
the house of
That's
Togarmah
Turkey.
of the north quarters, and all his band, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are as assembled unto thee,
Yep.
and thou, and be thou a guard unto them.
And that's what's going to happen, man. They've already been issuing out military equipment to their allies, man. Russia, I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 months ago, they said, hey, we're prepared to provide military equipment aid to all our allies. He said, even the ones in South America, right? So that means where America sits there and just goes down there and decimates those people, they're saying, nah, we're going to fucking help them out. That's a major thing, bro. That's a major thing. World War III, man, shit's spicing up. You got the Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's from the book of Ezekiel, chapter 21, and verse 8. And so it says again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Verse 10.
Hey, when you go into that word sharpened and furbished, man, it goes into being polished and perfected, man.
Woo.
Right?
Hey.
That's what it is, man. All these military weapons are being perfected, man. You're going to see stuff that's going to start coming out that's going to look like it's from a video game, man. And all these countries had it, man. Russia's going to start pulling out the shit that they don't report, right? America's going to start pulling out the shit that they don't report.
Yeah, with the Area 51
Yeah.
type missiles.
Yeah. Shit that split apart, come together,
Hey.
call you over,
Weird shit, man.
call your mom and shit, have you sit down, and then it fucking kills you. They got shit, man.
Those fucking Tony Stark type
Yeah.
missiles, man. Keep going.
Yeah.
This is verse 10. It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter.
Well,
It is furbished. It says, it is furbished that it may glitter.
you see, it's sharpened to make a sore slaughter. That's what these weapons are being made for. The Lord said there's going to be blood into the horse's bridle. How do you think that's going to come to pass? The Lord is going to sit here and use his weapons of indignation, man. People are going to be laid flat, bodies everywhere. Right? You got a precept, Robert?
So Joel chapter 3 and verse 9, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war,
Yeah.
wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near and let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say I am strong, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because thy mighty ones, it's like it caused thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Yep. The Lord's going to sit and judge all the heathen around about, man. So that's what's being happening. The Lord is mustering the host of the valley. You can look that up too. I think it's Isaiah. I forgot where it is, man. It's the book of Isaiah or Jeremiah when it talks about this shall be the burning, kill of fire.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, precept.
Yeah, precept. This, going back into this too, you got to understand this is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua having these scientists that have built these missiles, has built up the armory for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And this is Isaiah 54, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals and the fire."
Yeah, those are the scientists, man. And what now? They're getting overtime. You know, them niggas is in the fucking lab all day, like shit. You got the alchemists, the people. Because when you look at, you should look up how these there's these huge mills, right? Instead of having these small forges, they have these industrial sized mills, man. Where instead of it being just one man banging a piece of metal until it gets to shape, you got these huge fucking 100-pound machines doing the same thing. They control the hammer, bro.
Yeah,
they pull it in the fire, pull it back out, control the hammer. And all of that is done through what? The master craft of the smith. Because those alloys have to be just right to bear that temperature, man. Right? How much do you think the alloy has to be? How dense does it have to be able to go into space? Because remember, the scriptures tell you that these things leap into heaven, man. As horses leap, meaning they're going up into the atmosphere, coming back down. When they come back down, how hot do you think that motherfuckers get? That it doesn't just melt upon re-entry, right? This is what those smiths are for. Finish that up.
I'm going to start from the top. Isaiah 54 and 16. "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy." Once again, that waster is those nuclear missiles.
Yep. So the Lord created them, man. The Lord created the scientists to pull it together. The Lord created the Edomite to fucking use it. The Lord created these times for great death to come upon earth, man. This is all the Lord's working, man. People need to start giving the Lord his praise, man. You got all these fucking Christians that sit there and say, it's nothing but the devil. It's nothing but the devil. No, this is nothing but the Lord, man. The devil don't do shit without the Lord say. So you got to read something to say?
I have that burning and fuel the fire. So Isaiah 9 and 5, it says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire."
See, this new world war is not going to be like the old ones, man. Right? There's a good show, Game of Thrones. There's an episode that's called the Bastard's Battle or Bastard's War. Right? You had Jon Snow fighting against it was a Theon Greyjoy. I forgot the dude's name, but a little demon in that fucking show, man. Where they have to go at it, man. That's a perfect show of that's the old battle, right? Where confused noise, man. People getting trampled, right? If you fall in the old world, man, in a battle, you better just start praying, man.
Yeah.
As soon as one nigga step on you, there's gonna be 300 more stepping on your ass too.
Hey, well, those battle cries, man.
Yep.
You got the grunts.
Yep.
You got the people just screaming.
Yep.
People trying to who are trying to make a noise to throw up your swing or something. Like Jake would do that. There's confused noise.
Yeah. Man, but this shall be burning and fuel of fire. That's why these missiles are getting created, man. That's why they're being talked about. That's why they're getting pulled out. Right? You can be damn sure that America's going to be burnt off the face of the map, man.
That's right.
You got more?
I got one more.
Go ahead.
So Isaiah 12 and verse 4, it says, "The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdom." So again, the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of armies mustereth the host of the battle.
Say something.
God, so just showing you, like the brother said, man, the Heavenly Father is in control. This is the time of His judgment to come to pass, man. So He's piecing everything together perfectly so that it'll end in this great destruction, man. See, He's stirring up these different militaries to do what they're doing, man. He's going to cause all things to fulfill prophecy as it's written, man. You see, which is why you know that if you don't got the hedge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in these times ahead, man, you see, then you're going to be ass out. Because this is the time of the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It ain't just no random catastrophe that's taking place.
Now you're going into what you're saying too, because
Proverbs 20 and 24.
Got it. This is Proverbs 20.
Proverbs 20 and 24. It's a lot.
This is Proverbs 20 and verse 24. And it says, man's goings are of the Lord.
Right, so like the brother said, man, the Lord is stirring up the minds of the kings, man, and bringing the armies together to do what? To go to war, right? Because this war that's going to take place is going to be the war to end all wars, man. Like the brother was explaining with the nuclear missiles. You know, they're not preparing nuclear missiles and having nuclear threats for no reason. You know, this is, the Lord is pushing forward for the end of this world, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For the top, Proverbs 20, verse 24, a man's going are of the Lord.
Right, so a man's goings are of the Lord, and that's where a lot of you people lack understanding. When you, like the brother said, you giving credit where credit shouldn't be due. You give credit to Satan. You should be giving credit to the Most High, man. Because without Yahweh Shai, Satan wouldn't be able to do what he's doing, spiritual Satan, and a physical counterpart. That power comes from the main source, just like your phone. Your power comes from the main source, right? And guess what? When your power is coming from that electrical box outside, that electrical part, main source, is coming from somewhere else too. So there's always something in play, man. Go ahead.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Right, man don't understand their own way, man. That's why these things are being controlled by the Lord, man. Everything is being controlled by Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Go ahead, we got Jeremiah.
Oh, somebody we got Jeremiah.
God, it's from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10 and verse 23. And it reads, "O Yahweh, it says, I know that the way of man is not in himself."
Right, so the way of man is not in himself, man. You know, they keep bringing up that Edomite on Netflix, man. The dude who's killing all the, the dude who's killing all the so-called black people. Hey, man, the evil spirit was on that dude, man. The Most High put that evil spirit on him to do that, man. Because a lot of you jakes need to be killed off any fucking way. And that's judgment, man. There's no such thing as innocent persons, man. So ahead.
It says, it reads, it is not in man that walketh to direct his steps.
Right, so it's not in man that walking to direct his steps. That's why that whole I control my own destiny bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit, man.
Crazy, man.
You don't control your own destiny, man. Do you control the fact that you might get into an accident or your brains might be scattered all over the goddamn concrete, man? That's that. You don't have. That's badness, man. Do you have? Is your destiny set up to where you walk inside of a store and all of a sudden you just have a fucking heart attack, man? I just watched a video on a dude that just died from that, man. So you don't control your own destiny, man. You people just gurgitate what you hear from someone else. You have to control your own destiny. All these rich ass niggas. And you think Michael Jackson wanted to die the way he died? Nope. Do you really think he wanted to die by his own damn doctor? That's the last thing he wanted, man. You think Tupac wanted to get shot up in the goddamn Las Vegas strip? You think that shit you think they control their own fucking destiny? You people are mad as hell, man. The Lord is in control of all these things, man. This is the Lord's movie, man. God, Theos in the Greek, man, means theater. Go ahead, Go ahead with that, Job 33.
This is Job 33 and 15. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction.
So he sealeth their instructions, man. You think Putin just came up with his own idea to go to war with Ukraine? No, man, the spirit was upon him, man. The Most High had the angel manipulating his mind as he slept, man. Right? Even when these dudes, whether they Jake or whoever, create inventions and all that shit, whether it's the car, the engine, you know what I'm saying, whether it's, the construction of the building, the Most High have an angel among them giving them instructions, man, and they don't even know it, man. So, hey, man, this is all through the will and the power of Yahweh, man. The Lord's in control of all these things, man, so you give credit where credit is due. The credit is due unto Yahweh.
This is Isaiah 45 and 7 to back the brother up. This is what Yahweh Shemel Shai does. He says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So
Gotta be a shock to Christians, man. That's a shock right there to Christians. Hey, Christians would disannul that scripture, man. To them, that scripture to them wouldn't even exist in their minds. They would reject that. Nah, he's all good. My God is good, right? But there's a balance to the Most High, man. The Lord created evil. He created good. He creates life. He creates death. What type of power would he be if all he did was love all the damn time? That wouldn't even be a power. That wouldn't even be a balanced power. The God, your so-called God is all love, but there's death in the earth. That don't make any goddamn sense, man. Go ahead.
This is from the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6. And it reads, shall a trumpet be blown? Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city? And Yahweh hath not done it? Hey man, so that just goes to prove, man, it's the Lord who puts the evil in the city, man. Okay, all evil that comes upon the city, bro, it's the Lord who has done it, man.
Right, so the Lord, like the brother said, man, the Lord have done it, man. If there's evil in the city, the Lord have done it, man. You got a bunch of mass shootings happening. The Lord have done it. You have women kidnapped, put to death, found in back of people's trunks, trash cans and canals. The Lord have done it, man. Those spirits the Lord created for vengeance. Hey, get that in Psalms 78:49. Psalm 78:49.
You see a lot of those spirits on display right now.
I got it.
They don't stop, man. It's every
consistent.
day now. It's like multiple times a day now.
Man, consistent, man.
This is Psalm 78, and verse 49. And so it reads, he cast upon the fierceness of his anger, of his wrath, or Salakia. It says he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, his wrath, and his indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Wait, by sending Satan.
Evil angels.
By sending Satan.
Evil angels.
There you go, man. So the Lord have full control over all those things, man. The Lord sent evil angels upon Egypt, and he smote Egypt with an evil angel, man. Keep going.
Yeah. It says, verse 50, it says he made a way to his anger.
Right, by Hellboy? Was it Hellboy? No. He made a way to his anger by Hellboy?
I ain't seen none of that.
Right? Did he just pop up with this long-ass sword and fucking crown on his head, fire and shit? Go ahead,
It says he spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence.
Yeah.
It says,
and it was angels doing all these things, man.
Yep.
Working the works, man. Every time the Lord told Moses to use that staff, man, the angels were working their work, man. Showing forth the Lord's power in Egypt,
Damn,
man.
they're tripping against niggas too.
Hey, man, I'm telling
That's
you,
what it's
man.
gonna be like in this time, man. The angels are damn near gonna trip to get to 2/3 of you niggas, bro.
And you got the Lord right now, Salakia. You got the Lord right now making moves by all these damn storms and these floods and shit, man. The angels, man, them angels doing all of them things, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh shot.
Back out.
Hey, get that Isaiah 29:6.
Back out the old days with the cities.
They was sitting there creating tornadoes, man.
Hey, what's funny?
They be swords, man.
Hey,
That's why you got the eye of the hurricane, man.
right.
Yeah.
I was watching a video one time, and fucking this dude was recording a tornado close by his house. The shit was ripping through his house, man, like nothing, like paper, man. Like the Lord is bringing judgment on the earth, man. You people playing games and shit, man. Well, hey, when the Lord have these nations bring these nukes down, that's it, man. That lake of fire, man. That prophecy is going to be fulfilled, man.
This is Isaiah 29:6.
Yeah.
Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
Right? How you been visited of Yahweh? Is Yahweh coming off his throne ark from the fourth dimension and shit? Right, coming down, causing all type of chaos in the earth. Well, how is he doing it? He's doing it by way of the angels, man. The angels, you can't see them physically, but they're there, man. And they're doing what? They're doing the works of the Lord. The Lord say, hey man, go down there, cause a big ass wave to happen.
Yeah.
Go down there and cause a tornado to happen. Go down there and cause that dude to cause a mass shooting. The Lord is doing all those works, man. But you people so carnal, you got to be able to see him physically in order to even believe it, man. Hey, we believe it by way of the scriptures, man. That's what faith is, man. Hey, what did Yahweh Shah say? He said, you believe me because you can see me, man. Blessed is he. Yeah, that's right, man. Hey, so blessed is he that believe and have not seen. We don't have to see the Lord to believe, man. Hey, our faith was higher than the apostles, man. Because at least they got to see Yahweh Shah.
And the healings.
We didn't get to see Yahweh Shah. But we believe in Yahweh Shah, man. We believe that we believe in him. Go ahead.
With thunder and with earthquake and great noise.
These are things that's taking place in the earth, man. Right? Hey, the scripture says that the fishes shall be washed up, man. You had a brother sent the video, man. It was just down there a lake of fishes, man. And when you know goddamn water.
Yeah, they kept going.
With storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire.
Right, and the flame of the fire, man. Hey, these are the things that's taking place, man. You people, you're just walking around, you know, doing your regular everyday bullshit, not even knowing that the Most High is bringing judgment. Damn near consistently, man. Damn near consistently, man. Killing thousands of people, man.
All day, every day.
Hey, the true massacres is from Yahweh Shah, man. That's the true massacres, man. The Lord, hey, if you can't lock him up, go ahead and try to lock the Lord up, man.
No man can deliver out of my
Pull your
hand,
handcuffs out, man. Pull your handcuffs out, man. And see if you can lock the Lord up, right? You ain't about to do shit, man.
Lock your ass up with some sickness.
Hey, right?
Hey, you walk
in that wheelchair.
Hey, that motherfucker be locked up with sickness, man. Your ass will have cancer before you know it, man.
What the brother say, gonna be in that wheelchair that come around down your typing on the phone, typing with your mouth in the pencil.
Hey, man, the most I just caused a Jake. He paralyzed the damn Jake, man. Fucking cop had a Jake, put him in the back, and they didn't strap him.
Rough ride.
He fucking going over the speed limit. He fucking stopped. Dude head went first. Dude paralyzed, and they treat him like he was lying, man.
Yeah.
The dude couldn't fucking move, man. It's like the thing is, it's like how the fuck did y'all possibly believe he was lying when he was just walking? How the fuck did y'all get him in the truck?
Yeah.
He actually went into the truck. Why the fuck would he not leave the truck?
They dropped Jake, bro, just to see if he was gonna try to catch himself, and he didn't. Bro.
He didn't.
And it's fucked up too, because they're sitting there talking about he about to get paid. At that point, he'd rather have his legs, bro.
Yeah,
He'd
that
rather have his legs. What life
that,
was that, bro?
That dude is paralyzed from the neck down, man.
Health over wealth all day.
All he can move is his big ass head. That's all he was doing.
Yeah.
Big ass head. That's it.
You see what how much I did to Christopher Reeves?
I mean that money, the $1 million. What was it? $100 million that they want to file for. That's only going to benefit his parents, man.
Yeah.
That's not going to benefit him.
Yeah.
He's paralyzed. The dude, he can't even do shit with a woman if he wanted to.
Now all he gets to do is watch niggas go to Disneyland while he in his chair looking at the riders. That's a terrible way. Man.
And they saying that he's consistently having to go back and forth to the hospital.
You know who's really gonna make out like a bandit out of it is his lawyer.
Yeah.
His lawyer,
One of the brothers, his uncle, came back from Vietnam and we saw him busting his head open. He had Agent Orange, he was all messed up, man. But then he ended up settling for, he got like millions. But all that millions went into the pockets of the lawyer, man. He got like a couple $100,000 or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's cold, man. Lawyers be robbing. I'll charge you just to stand there and say something.
Yeah. They charge you for a call, bro.
Fucked up, man.
They charge you per call.
Hey, I remember I called a lawyer one time, man. He was like, "Yeah, my first fee for my down payment was like $3,000." I said, "I'm not paying your stupid ass no $3,000." Get your ass up out of here. Go ahead.
I got something. It's First Chronicles chapter 20. I'm gonna start off here in 2 Samuel chapter 20. And verse 1, and it reads, "A And again, the anger of Yahweh was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them to say, go number Israel and Judah. So you see in this context, it's telling you that the Heavenly Father moved David to number Israel, man, right? Well, if we get the same story, but out of 1 Chronicles 21 and 1, it reads this: and Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. So show you, man, at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father is in the ultimate power. That's why they call him the Most High. Yeah. Because he is the highest, man. So really, Satan was in order to cause that to take place. Because then what came next is the Heavenly Father sent an angel to kill Israel, man, in the form of pestilence. And that time, King David was able to actually see this angel of death, man. Yep. It wasn't like now, somebody starts coughing and next thing they're dead, man. He saw that angel coming through, man, to the point he was over there sacrificing animals and stuff, man.
Can you imagine that? See an angel start snatching souls? Go ahead, bro.
That's how it's going to be in time soon.
This is Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and shall bring him to the king of terrors.
That's right, man. That's the Lord, man. And his confidence is what? His money, right? His status in his world, his military. Because the scriptures talk about he that lifted up himself in his brigandine. That brigandine means his military, bro. That's America, bro. So his confidence is going to be rooted out, and he's going to be brought to the Lord of terrors, bro. Which is Yahweh Shema Shad, man. You talk about the man that the man that put the whole world to death by 8 people, bro. Little kids banging on the door, the kings talking shit, the Lord come home, the damn king, right? It's the Lord, man. Y'all appreciate this.
This is Psalms 103, verse 20. And it says, bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
Read that back.
Psalms 103 and 20. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments.
Right, so the angels do his commandments, man. Right? You didn't have a fight between Satan and the Most High, and Satan was cast from the heavens, man. The angels keep the commandments of the Most High. So the angels do the work of the Lord, man. They're called what? They're also called the sons of God, man. So they're going to perform his duties. So when the Lord say, go down and do this, they're going to do it. Just like if you go into the book of Isaiah 69, or you go in the book of Kings, but the Lord sent down the lion spirit, man, unto King Ahab. So their job is to do the biddings of Yahweh Shai, man. So a lot of you Christians, you just bug the hell out, man. You don't understand the scriptures. You really don't read the scriptures. You just regurgitate what you hear from your pastor, which is a bunch of bullshit, prosperity doctrine, and lies, man. But the Lord is about to bring great judgment on the earth, man. The Lord is preparing his weapons of war. Look what's going on in the world, man. You got thermonuclear threats. Y'all, you people really don't know how serious that is, man. That's beyond serious, man.
They keep having discussions saying how concerned should we be about this stuff. They keep saying it. Yeah. How concerned? I mean, it's mass death, so how concerned can you be?
Fucking death.
So you can't run from it.
You drop a nuke in the center of New York, and everybody's gonna be wiped out. Yeah. Yep. And the city next from it is gonna feel it, man.
Hey, bro, that's why you got those other country of Japan in fucking panic mode, man, because you got the missiles going over them, and they're like, oh fuck, bro, hey,
deja
vu, exactly, man, because they know what it's like to experience a small nuke, man, because nukes nowadays are fucking 20, hey man, way beyond what they were back then, man.
That was atomic warfare.
Is that why Japan don't have any, the governors and all that split? They have no government?
That's why, that's why atomic bomb, and that's a firecracker compared to these nukes, man.
It was a firecracker, like, basically compare a firecracker to the ones that they shoot up in the sky blow up and are big as fuck. That's a size comparison, man, but I got Jeremiah 51. Starting up at verse 1, And it says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will send against, or Salaki, it says, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, man. Okay, which is this place, America. All right. It says, and against them that dwell in the midst of them it says that rise up against me a destroying wind. Okay, and so the majority of the destruction that comes from a nuclear missile, comes from that destroying wind, that force of wind, man. It breaks everything down in its path. It says
the fire not blown too after that.
It says in verse 2, and it says, and will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. Hey man, this land's gonna be fucking empty, man. It says
what the Lord said, but none shall dwell here anymore.
Nope.
All the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The Lord is gonna. If the Lord said what, He was gonna stretch out upon America the line of confusion, man. You're not gonna be able to tell where Arizona was and Las Vegas, all that shit. You're not gonna be able to tell, man. The entire geography of America is gonna completely change, man. The Lord said what? It's gonna be pools of water, man. Meaning everything is just gonna be melted down and dug out, bro.
yeah, but like there's not gonna be any more Hollywood hills. All those hills are gonna be fucking flat. Continuing on in verse 2 of Jeremiah 51, it says Salakia, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Okay, so that's like so that goes to back up to the point that the brother made earlier, man. Saying that these countries, that they are going to make a wall around America, man. To destroy her with these nukes. It says in verse 3, and it says against him. It reads, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his brigandine.
See, against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. When it's talking about that archer, it's not talking about a regular everyday archer. It's talking about these countries with these missiles. Job, the 20th chapter, goes into it's drawn out of the belly, right? That's that bow, man. That those silos, whatever launching pad they have for these, those are those bows, man. Against him that lifted up himself in his brigandine. Who lifts himself up in their military, bro? America. America lifts itself up in this military. The greatest amount of military spending in all global armies is America. Outpaces everyone. This is why Trump, when he was president, he was talking shit to all his allies over there in Europe. You niggas ain't spending enough. Right? He was sitting there saying, I got Uzis, I got switches, right? I got Glock switches. He was over there telling them that shit. You niggas need to put in money. Right? America's the one that lifts himself up in the army. The few, the proud, the Marines, right? The strongest army in the world. We don't lose wars. That's what they did for so long, man. Is that something to say?
I just had a quick one just to co-sign what you were just saying.
Get that and then go right back into
2 Ezra 16:13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that shooteth are sharp and shall not miss.
What is that?
When they 2 Ezra 16
Okay.
and 13.
It's like,
And shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
what are those? Those are those missiles, man. And why don't they miss? Because everybody's been working on that GPS system. Everybody's been working to make that shit more accurate, man. Right? They use you people as a means for your cell phones to correct it, and see how the program needed to be adjusted. So now shit is pinpoint. I remember back in the day when GPS first came around, you would have to look everywhere to find exactly where you needed to be. Now that shit be like, it'll be on your right in 100 feet.
There's
like,
a picture of it.
Yeah, it has a picture of it and shit. You start walking away from it, the fucking shit will actually follow you. Like, bro, now this shit is pinpoint.
Hey, bro, check it out too. If you go on your phone, bro, they can even detect.
Your longitude and latitude, yeah.
the direction you're facing.
Yep.
Hey, bro, it shows you what direction your phone is fucking facing. Man. That's how accurate. That's how. Hey, bro, these devils.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, they've been perfecting their technology.
And
man.
this is the low grade, man.
Right.
This
yeah.
is the low grade.
Low
version.
grade. You know,
Right.
the base citizen type device.
Yep. Because really, how cell phones started is they were military equipment, bro.
Yep.
They were military equipment. Then, after I think it's after like 20 or 40 years, then the contract becomes available to everybody. You can bid on the contract, or you can bid on the patent for it, and you can own it at that point. That's how it works. That's how Apple became Apple. They bid on the contract that was already made. It was made by a Jake, and they just put their name on it after that fucking period was up. This is really how it works, man. So this is military equipment in your hand, but this is outdated military equipment, right? Now, imagine the shit that they have that's so much more advanced, bro.
Sees through walls and shit like
Yep,
this.
yep. Like Batman and shit, when he had the little shit on,
Yep.
right? He was sitting there doing the 5G through the tower and shit, bro. This is what Esau got, bro. He's gonna see some shit, bro.
Hey, that's because this is the grand finale, man.
Yeah.
The Heavenly Father had to raise this last beast system up
Yep.
to a point that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Man.
A lot of shit they show in the movies may be true. That Batman system, they really have that shit. Because all it's doing is because the phone is sending out radiation and it's sending out sonars and shit. There's like the damn dolphin. The dolphin is able to see because it sends out a sonar. So that sonar it covers shit like what's that DC character? Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil.
Hey, when he hits something, it sends out a sound wave. That sound wave is like a sonar. So Esau, he could watch every fucking move, man. He could watch you what you're doing. If somebody had a fucking shootout, they could find him in an instant, man. Like, do you ever wonder how they find these motherfuckers with masks on and they shot somebody across the street and they gone and shit, and all of a sudden he's on the news captured and shit? Like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, how did y'all even capture this nigga? Like, how did y'all find this nigga?
Basically saying, man, you know, if they want to get someone, they'll
They
fucking
could
get
get
them.
you, man. If they want you, they could get you, man. If a rich person wanted you found, boom, money. All they gotta do is pay money. They got the trackers, the cell phones, and all that shit. They can find you like that, man.
Cameras everywhere. They got this technology in the cars and shit.
Yep, they can find you, man. Cause that's the way of these devils, man. It's down there anyway.
Parking garage probably.
Why?
Everybody come out of there and throw a car out. Hey, hell's down there.
Hell's down there, bro.
Seen a little smoke come out.
You hear the screams?
Yeah, bro, check it out, man. We got a deep ass parking garage.
Rolling right down there.
Big ass hole.
I don't know why they stopped. Just keep going.
I see them do
Wipe
that every
yourself
time
out.
everyone's pulling there. Like, oh shit.
That's not where you want to go, huh?
Yeah, the motherfuckers changed their mind. He
Yeah,
said, I'm about to drive straight to hell.
Hell no. Like, no, not today.
Right, so these devils, man, that's the technology they have, man. You know, they have these different devices, right, that can locate you, spy planes, right? They have all that shit, man. I know you play fucking.
Sorry.
Alright. What is that damn game called? Modern Warfare 3 and shit.
Yeah, they got the heartbeat sensors.
Yeah, the heartbeat sensor.
That's my attachment right there. I hit
Hey, he said, oh, you were the crouch walking
Oh,
camera.
yeah, you know I was.
If you came across a corner, you stop, and then it boop, boop. You know somebody around the corner, you just pop it around the corner.
Mr. Catch You Slipping. That's
You
what they
saw
call
have
me.
all these shit. And if you go, there's a YouTube page you can go to. I think it's called New Weapons or Advanced Weaponry. And they show you they got guns that can cock to the side and still shoot. They got the sonars, heartbeat sensors, all sorts. They got lasers and shit. They got a gun that produces a sound wave, and when it hits its target, it explodes its target. They're trying to update it so it can move faster because it moves too slow right now. So they're trying to update it to where it can move as fast as a bullet. So if you can get hit with something you don't even know. Before you know it, your ass is gonna fucking explode, man. They have these different devices, or like that one movie Arnold Schwarzenegger played, man. And he had the two big ass guns with the lasers and shit. Nah, that was Equalizer is with Denzel, not Denzel. I think yeah, Denzel, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called?
I think it
Eraser.
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 Yeah.
That's what
Classic, bro.
Yeah, them big ass guns, man. They got shit like that, man. These Edomites, they just not showing you that shit. Somebody said that shit. It was a general, man. He said we got weapons that the public don't even know about. They don't just show you everything the fucking military have, man, because they're not about to sell all these different guns to you people like that, man. Just imagine you had somebody running around with a fucking laser, man. That fucking laser can shoot through cars and walls and all that shit. That motherfucker, man, that's it. You're done. Because all he got to do is hold that bitch, and he can take you out just like that, man.
Hey, bro, it's like in the Avengers, that company, Shield, they have all that, they have all those high-tech weapons that were top secret, man, not known about.
Oh, like they had the damn ships, man. The ships that went up, big ass ships, and the ships were able to aim at every fucking body, man. Almost everybody in the fucking world, man. They would have killed off millions of people in a second, man. He saw half shit like that, man. That's why, man.
It was the US that came out with a nuclear aircraft, so it never has to land. Yeah, they were talking about it. They were talking about it a little bit ago, and that was it. Avengers.
Damn.
So,
Never has to land.
yeah.
Somebody fill it up in the air.
You gotta fill it up. It's nuclear.
Oh.
Bro.
They get Jeremiah 50 and Jeremiah 50 and 24.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 24. And it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken.
Let's start at 24.
Okay. Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Right, so all these weapons that these devils have is ultimately the Lord's weapons, man. The Lord had these devils invent these weapons. Now these weapons are all going to be used against them, man. And they're going to be fighting each other with high-tech grade fucking weapons, man. It's going to be it's not going to be, you're not going to really comprehend what these devils are going to be fighting each other with, man. Then they're going to have these robots and shit. These robots running the streets and all that shit. You're going to see robots dropping out of planes and shit. Then what are you cats are going to do then? Right? What are you cats going to do shooting at a goddamn robot? You ain't killing nobody, man.
Better play sleep.
That ain't even gonna work.
Yeah, right, because they can detect your heartbeat.
And look at y'all.
Go to your bread like a motherfucker.
Man. And that sucker's gonna wait there. He's just gonna sit there and wait and look at you. I got all day.
That's terrible, bro.
Go ahead. It's Jeremiah 50, verse 25. The Lord hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Right.
For this is the work of the Lord.
And this is the work of the Lord, man. So this is the work of Yahweh Shai. It ain't the work of these devils, man. Cooking shit up, man. The Most High is giving these ideas. He allowed these devils to split the atoms and create nuclear missiles, man. Go ahead.
The Lord God of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans, come against her from utmost border. Open her
from the utmost border.
From the utmost border.
Uttermost.
Utmost border. Open her storehouse. Cast her up as heaps.
And this is what the Lord is doing, man. He's preparing the nations to ultimately destroy America, man. Because a lot of weapons are going to be aimed directly at this place, man, to wipe it off the face of the earth. That's why when that heat wave come in, and you people think it's hot now. People think it's hot now, man. When one nuke go off, man, the wave alone, you're going to feel the wave alone, man. Not even a fire yet, you're going to feel a wave, man.
Better get that suntan lotion ready.
Hey, I remember this when they hit Hiroshima and Nagasaki with the atomic bomb. That was a Japanese dude talking about what he felt after the bomb went off. He said when the bomb went off, he said he was far from it, man. Far from the bomb. He said, but he saw it explode. He said, but the wave hit him so hard, he said it knocked his ass all the way back towards the wall, man. That motherfucker was like 50 to 100 feet away from the wall. He said he hit it so hard it knocked all the air off his ass, man. Just imagine if you was just a little closer to that wave, man. That shit would have demolished you, man.
They briefly showed you that, and I think it happened last year in Lebanon. You know where that?
Oh yeah, that pocket hit.
Yeah, bro, that little pocket explosion, popped off, and miles away, bro.
Is that a chemical plant?
Yep. They had
It was in Peru.
what was it?
Yeah, it was in Peru.
Yep.
Explosion. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. When they showed a video of those two people having a marriage going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking thing went off, man. That shit. That was people on a fucking freeway dead, man.
Yep.
And they
Miles
went-
away, man.
They weren't even close to the damn. They weren't even close to the nuclear site, man.
All the
Fucking
windows everywhere.
A lady was impaled, man. She was impaled in her fucking car, just dead, man.
Yeah, these chicks that were in a building, and they crashed. The
Hey, and there was a recent clip that I saw from that, and two people were actually out.
on the boat.
Yeah, bro, on a boat. But before the sound wave got there, bro, they saw the water moving. Hey man, picture when it's a way bigger explosion, man. Tsunami type waves, man. Hey, bro, the Lord is bringing. Hey, basically the worst of the worst. That's why it says in Joel 2:1, man. It says a day. It says a day that has not ever been like of it, man. A day like never before, man.
Jeremiah 50 verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of a great nation from the north country. They shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be.
Just had Russia move a nuclear submarine out at sea, man. So what did Vladimir Putin say? He said, call our bluff, man. He said, keep helping Ukraine, call our bluff. Just imagine watching that shit go up, man. And when it come down, you're not even gonna see the missile. It's just gonna glitter. Go ahead.
Let's see. Set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken.
I remember when Vladimir Putin made that threat to the U.S. He said, we'll send a missile right now, killing tens of thousands of people, man. And Biden said if they was to strike the U.S. with a missile killing 10,000 people, they wouldn't do nothing about it. That was a big fucking threat, man.
She shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man.
Hey, so because none's gonna miss, man.
Yep.
Get your second chapter, all right? Okay.
None shall return in vain.
Right, none's gonna return in vain, man. Right, so this is not gonna be like the movie First Class, where they shot all those missiles on the island and Magneto came and stopped them and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be like that, man. Right, so what's gonna happen is that the Lord is every target that the Lord is aiming for, those missiles are gonna get, man. Get that Joel real quick.
2:1.
Yeah.
This is from the book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 1. And it says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Right, Zion meaning the Israelites, because that's what we ultimately out here speaking to you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, lineages of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
We don't give a crap shit about you other nations, man. We ready for y'all to perish and go into slavery.
Isaiah 45. Small dust in the balance.
Yep.
Spittle.
I mean nothing, man.
Right. It says, and sound an alarm, in my holy mountain.
Right, so you can look at every brother up here, and the brothers in different states and countries that's preaching this word. Imagine us on the goddamn wall. We're beating the drums, and we're blowing the horns, man. Because hey, we're saying war's on the rise. Go ahead.
It says in Isaiah 58:1, man.
Say loud too. Be loud, man.
It says to lift up that voice like a trumpet.
Go ahead.
It says let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
Right. But hey, are you people trembling right now?
Hell no.
They taking it at ease. Shit. They at ease, man. At ease, man.
Hey, we're out here taking
Hey, when
pictures,
those nukes go off, y'all gonna get pictures of those nukes? Hey, you know Russia's ready to blow this place up, man. Hey, make sure you get a picture, man. Send it to me. Via email. Go ahead, brother.
That's funny. Bro, it says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble,
Right.
for the day of Yahweh cometh.
Right, so the day of the Lord cometh, man. Right, so the Lord ain't playing games. He's not going to show any mercy unto you people. The only mercy that's going to be shown is unto the elect and the 1/3.
That's right.
The rest of you people are going to burn up, and a lot of the rest of you are going to go into captivity, man. Go ahead.
It says, for it is nigh at hand.
It is nigh at hand, man. You people aren't reacting, man. Hey, do you see these people reacting right now?
Hell no.
Are they going into the stores and buying up water and trying to get the construction workers to build bunkers and shit? No. These people ain't reacting to anything, man. But that goes back to Matthew's 20. Matter of fact, get Matthew's 24.
24 and 6.
No, 24 and 35. Hold that. Go ahead.
Right, it says in verse 2, man, a day of darkness
Right.
and of gloominess.
A day of darkness and a day of gloominess, man.
Light, laughs, and hugs on.
Man, hey, none. A day of darkness and a day of gloominess. You people need, when this time begins to happen, you people aren't about to sit up here, you know what I'm saying, in a happy mode, man. Smiles on your faces and everything. You're going to be like, damn, man. Fuck. You're going to be scared, man. You're going to be holding your kids, man, like that movie Knowing, man. Go ahead.
It reads, a day of clouds and of thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong.
Right.
There hath not been ever the like, and neither shall be any more after it.
Right.
It says even to the years of many generations. Verse 3, a fire devoureth before them,
Right.
and behind them a flame burneth.
Right.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Desolate wilderness, because that's what they're going to leave behind, is a desolate wilderness, right? The missiles aren't going to show any mercy. They're not going to discriminate what if you're an Israelite or whether if you're an Edomite. They're going to take out whoever the Spirit of the Most High have it take out, man.
That's right.
It's going to be millions upon millions of people, man. Right? It's not going to say, oh, you're a nigger. I'm going to take you out because you're a nigger. I'm going to take you out because you're a cracker. Nah. It's going to wipe all you motherfuckers out, man. Missiles don't discriminate, man.
Hey, well, there's that one in Revelations. It's
That's a nasty thing.
I think it goes.
It looked like I got a disease.
It's when John was explaining the vision that he had of the missiles, man. You know, basically saying that those missiles, you know, they were to come to destroy the third part of men. You know, the third part of men. You know, there's what 8 billion people upon the face of the earth, man. Hey, a third part of the people. Hey, mass death. It says, yea, and nothing shall escape them.
Nothing's gonna escape them, man. You're not gonna escape them. Wherever the Most High have those targeted, they just like I believe it's in the movie X-Men First Class again. But when they walked up in there, they saw different targeted locations for the nukes to hit, man. They had power plants. They had New York City on there. They had all sorts of shit, man, planned out to hit. That's all through the Spirit and power of Most High.
Texas, Cali,
It's gonna hit every one of those targets, man. Go ahead.
It says in verse 5, or it's lucky verse 4, in Joel, the 2nd chapter. It says, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run.
Right.
Verse 5, it says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap.
These things are gonna leap, man.
That's
That's called a GPS system, man. Right? So wherever that missile is going, if it have to go up the damn building just to get to its target, it's gonna do that, man. What was that? Was that in Marvel, man? I forget what movie that was, man. That fucking missile was chasing somebody. Oh fantastic. The Flame
Oh,
On guy,
Fantastic
man.
Four.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
When he
The Michael
flamed
Jordan-
on,
Jordan one.
yeah, he flamed on and he dropped to the ground. The fucking missile throttled him, man.
Damn.
Then when he went up, the fucking missile went up with him, man.
Chasing.
Yeah, smart missiles, man.
Yeah,
Smart missile. That was a heat seeker.
Heat seeker, yeah.
There you go.
Go ahead.
It says like the noise of a flame of fire that devoured the stubble. It says as a strong people set in battle array before their face, the people. It says before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness.
And why is that gonna be? Because you know damn well you can't run from multiple missiles. They gonna have it on the little warning system. They, get to somewhere, duck and cover and shit. And like inches, 5 inches, shit. Everybody know what happened with the first missiles that had anywhere close to that capability to drop. They was burnt to the sidewalk. So they're gonna look at the situation. Fuck, all they're gonna hear is that. And they might not even hear that because they're hypersonic missiles now, man. Meaning that boom comes well after it actually hits. So
Yeah, but that sound has to travel, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like a jet, man. When a jet is flying, you can hear it, but you thinking it's right there, but that motherfucker way over there, man.
Sonic boom.
It's crazy, bro. Verse 7, it says they run. It says they run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone.
It's gonna be shocking when you see those missiles, man. That shit gonna be crazy. I can picture them right now, man. Just a bunch of fucking missiles, man, and they're just all hitting different spots. It's gonna be insane.
they said it's gonna climb the walls like men of war. What does America call their missile defense system? Iron Curtain.
Damn.
Right? So these things is
Maybe because
that's terrifying.
what if
bro.
Vladimir Putin said we have missiles that can maneuver,
Yeah,
right? So
between missile defenses.
when the missile goes off and you use your defense missile, like Syria was using their defense missiles, the missiles are gonna dodge them, man. So you're gonna watch missiles dodging missiles and shit.
Don't he even have a missile that don't even be tracked by sonar? It was in Russia, I think it was that it's a missile that he had or something like that. Or he was saying.
I didn't see that.
Well, I know that he said that the sonar could barely notify you of a sonic missile.
And to prove that's in the scriptures. John had explained that their tails, that their tails are like the tails of serpents, man. Going like this. Hey, bro, it's beautiful, man.
Right, so that just shows, man, that they're just subject to prophecy, man.
Yeah.
You see, here we have the carnal explanation to how you see these missiles are gonna hit exactly where they're supposed to, and because the prophecies tell us that, man. You see, and now things are coming into fruition where you're able to see, oh shit, that's how those missiles are gonna be able to hit where they're supposed to, man. You see, because this grace period is coming to an end, man. So you may have some kind of, you dodged death or had some near-death experience, and you're feeling like you're on top of the world, man. But this is the time of that grace period over, so there ain't no dodging death, man. If you ain't right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's gonna bring it to you in whatever way, shape, form, or fashion that he decides it to be so, man.
And this is the final destination, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Watch that. That's why I always say, man, watch that movie Final Destination.
No
There was
escape.
no escaping from death, man. No matter how many, like the one white dude that thought he escaped from death. In the second movie, they showed that he got put to death. So there was no fucking escaping from death, man. This is the final destination. If the Lord wants you dead, you're dead. Plain and simple, man. Yo. There's nothing that's gonna stop the Lord from doing what he wants to do to your ass. Go ahead.
It says back in Joel 2.
Oh man, like I watched this video, man. I guess this dude was on the back of the truck. I don't know if I brought it up, but this dude was on the back of the truck, riding on the back of the truck, and they had a trailer, and he fell off the truck and got caught between the trailer, and it squished his head, man. He was on the fucking concrete, and his head just exploded. His brains was all over the goddamn concrete, man. I'm like, man, that's judgment, man. No dumbass shouldn't have been sitting on the back of the truck anyway. Where your damn seatbelt at, nigga? If you sit on the back of the truck, man, there's all kind of bumps and lumps in the road
Launch
and
your ass
shit.
in the air, man. You know, it's you know, a like 5 to 10 ton machine, man.
Right.
So launch your ass.
Go ahead.
No, this is back in Joel 2, verse, continuing on in verse 7. It says, "They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks." It says, "Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded."
There you go. Right? Falling upon the swords, those defense systems, man. Right? Because the U.S. do have defense systems. They're going to use their defense systems, but they're not going to work, man.
Try.
Go ahead.
Because how can you stop something on sonic speeds, man?
And well, it says that in the second entrance of the 16th chapter, it said that it says that the mighty archer, you know, had bent his bow, you know, and shot an arrow, you know, and who is he that can, you know, turn it away? And well, no one's gonna be able to turn away those missiles, man, especially these Edomites, man.
Especially for you to meet it. For you to meet one of those missiles, you gotta have time to get there. And those missiles are already coming from a whole different country, so they built up their top speed already. So for you to stop that, I mean, it's like the law of physics, man. One thing is going fast enough, you can't stop it like a train, right? You can put a car and a train on tracks. Unless that car has enough mass and enough speed, it ain't gonna end well for the car.
Spider-Man can stop it.
Superman.
Spider-Man gonna save America.
Go ahead. No,
Friendly
go back to
neighborhood
that,
Spider-Man.
go back to that Jeremiah 50. Go to 14. Gotcha.
Jeremiah 50, verse 14. Got it. And it says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows."
Not one arrow is going to be spared, man.
None.
When they turn those keys, that's it. Yep, that's the final stroke of the clock,
That
man.
reminds me of that 300 scene where all the arrows.
Yeah, it came down.
He said, "Our arrows block out the sun, then we will fight to the shade." Go ahead.
For she has sinned against the Lord.
Right. Hey, when you go to the book of Revelations 18:5, it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven," man. So you got to pay for all the wickedness that you have done. You have to pay for that. So the Most High vengeance is going to be upon this place to lay waste unto it.
Shout against her round about.
Right.
She hath given her hand. Her hand foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down.
See, the scripture is already talking about the destruction of this place, man. Your defense systems are going to be thrown down because you don't have physical walls around America. So what is it talking about? Your defense systems, man, are going to be thrown down. They're going to be nothing, man. Okay?
For it is the vengeance of the Lord.
What?
The vengeance of the Lord.
It's the vengeance of the Most High, man. So his vengeance is coming down heavily upon America. He said, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon the simple kingdom, he will destroy it off the face of the earth," right? Okay?
Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handled the sickle in the time of harvest, for fear of the oppressing sword. They shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Israel is scattered Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him. And the last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, hath broken his bones.
Job 20 and 24. We'll start at 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. And that's what you're seeing, man. The Lord is about to cast that fury upon him while he's eating, man. America, not even just America, all this Edomite structure, man, they've been, for weeks, they've been boasting about the whole New World Order and everything like that for months. Right? And they were all talking about how winter was going to come and they're going to do this and that. You got to look out for this and that, man. So what? This devil had a full mindset that he was about to succeed. It says, verse 24, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right? What is that talking about? The missiles, man. It is drawn out. It is drawn and coming out of the body. Yeah, the glittering sword coming out of his gall. Talking about those silos, man. All those ways in which they'll shoot these missiles, man. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in the secret places, and fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. And that fire not blown is that destroying wind. The beast of destruction, man. And that's what's getting prepared. America's about to get hit with that wave of fire in its righteous solution, man.
Fire, man.
Right? Get Psalms 7 and 12.
Isaiah 66 and 15 too.
Psalm 7 and 12. Psalms chapter 7, verse 12. And it says, if he turn not, he will whet his sword. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready.
That word wet means sharp.
He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Instruments of death. Man, this is one of my favorite scriptures, man, because I like it. How the scripture says that instruments of death, man. The Lord have created many instruments of death.
That's plain.
He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors. Let me go back over this. Psalm 7 and 13. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Right.
He ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors.
So there you go. He ordaineth his arrows against persecutors. Who are the persecutors? The nations, man. Hey, give me Zechariah 14:12 real quick, guys. Right? Because the Lord said he ordaineth his arrows against the persecutors. So these arrows are directly aimed for you nations, man. Go ahead.
Behold.
Zechariah 14.
Yep. This is Zechariah 14 and verse 12. It says, and this shall be the plague. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away, and their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. And it shall come to pass in that day. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold. It says, and they shall lay hold, every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his neighbor shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor.
All right, hold on, I got it. Please don't. Psalm 7, and we're going to start at verse, let's see, 14. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood.
Right. So and this is why this devil need to be burned out the face of the earth.
That's right.
This is why he need to go into captivity, man. Because this is the wickedness that you perform upon the earth. Right? That's why the Lord said what? He shall bring down your excellency, man.
He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. I will praise the Lord according to his righteousness, and will sing praise to the name of the Lord Most High.
Get that out.
From the book of Psalms, chapter 101, verse 8, and it says, I will utterly destroy all the wicked
Right.
of the land, that I may cut off all the wicked doers from the city of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Right, so the Lord is about to put to death a lot of people, man. Man, great judgment is about to come. So I don't see no peace in that, man. So while you people are just living your lives on a day-to-day basis, life is getting worse, man. Or this is what you call life is getting worse, man.
Yeah, the world through much age. I shall be weak, and the evil I shall grow thereon, man. So this place, man, with each passing day, it's getting way more evil, man.
Weaker
it's getting weaker.
The scripture says in the last days shall come perilous times.
Perilous
man.
times, man.
We're in
Dangerous.
perilous times. Some of you people are afraid to even go out into big crowds anymore, man. Some of you are afraid to go into big crowds. When that shooting happened over there in that grocery store with all them so-called black people, I think 10 people got killed or something like that. Right? You had an old lady in her interview. She said she was scared to start shopping anymore, man. She said she's gonna start doing that shit online. Well, you have to, because the Most High is putting a spirit on these Edomites to come heavily at you Jakes, man. So there.
This is 2nd Ezra 4:30. It says, for the grain of evil seed had been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness had it brought forth until this time, and how much shall it yet bring until the time of threshing come? Right? So like the brother was saying, man, evil's only growing, man. It's just gonna get worse, right? You got women out of control, niggas out of control, the death angel out, right? The Lord said what the angels in the river Euphrates are holding back the 4 winds of destruction.
Hey.
Well, now there's just, you can see that they're starting to let little gaps out, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, like
A little bit of destruction, yeah. Fucking playing with the valve, man.
That shit drying up, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I seen images of that river, man. That shit practically almost dry.
Yeah. So what? Now when more and more resources are dwindling, you're gonna have to deal with famine. You're gonna have to deal with you're gonna have to deal with the violence that comes with famine, man. Because nobody wants to starve to death. You start feeling that shit after the first day, shit done.
Right.
Second day come around, I gotta eat.
Your belly talking to you and shit.
We're over there. I ain't gave you no runs. I took care of you all your life. You better put something in me. That's what it's doing to him, man. And that's how bad the time's gonna get, because, like the scriptures say, these people's God in their belly, bro. So it's gonna control every bit of their action. Got something about?
This is Sirach 36 and verse 3.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'll start verse 2. It says, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power.
Oh yeah.
And the brothers just went into very many different examples, man, on how the world is going to see the Heavenly Father's power, man. It says, as thou was sanctified in us from the beginning, so as the Heavenly Father was sanctified in Israel, right? He chose Israel, gave them the law, separated them from all nations in the very beginning, which is why all of these heathen nations were in fear of Israel, man. They're going and they're making peace treaties with Joshua, man. You see, because they heard of the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and how he took Pharaoh's ass out, man. You see? So Even to the point that they called it what? Al-Ashadiya, meaning terrible, demon-like power, man. That's how the heathen nations knew of the Heavenly Father. So he's saying, just as he was sanctified in us like that before them, it says, so be thou magnified among them before us. So he's saying, magnify yourself among these heathen nations, man, before us. You see, and he's gonna do that how? By having risen up. If they thought they were in fear once Pharaoh was risen up and destroyed, just wait till Esau is destroyed in the height of his power, especially when he begins to expose everything that he's been hiding. As far as these weapons and technology comes out, man.
Well, the scriptures tell you it shall no more be said that the Lord liveth that delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that delivered them out of the land of the north. So, of course, hey, this is gonna. The amount of destruction and deliverance that the Lord is gonna do in this place. We're not even gonna talk about Egypt no more. There's gonna be that much.
Egypt, I know.
Egypt.
Okay.
Well, Pharaoh. That nigga was nothing. Yeah, that nigga was walking apart.
Look what happened to Babylon.
You know about Esau? That nigga was hell, man.
You know, he was the first boss versus the last boss of the game, man. He was the final boss, man.
He was the final
Raid boss, man.
I can't even beat that nigga with go-go.
I put in all the cheat codes I could find, still couldn't beat that nigga.
You have on the hardest difficulty. One hit, dead. One mistake, nothing. Restart.
Well,
Verse 5, it says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power, but only thou, O power.
go ahead.
So let the world know the Heavenly Father as we have, man. That the Heavenly Father is.
Yeah.
You see? That He is the ultimate power on this earth. Verse 6 says,
Another way that Israel knew the Lord is by the hand of the Lord, man. All the punishment he put on them. So you're going to learn the Lord like we knew. Right? People in the world, all they sit here and think the Lord is all good. So when any type of good happens to them, the Lord bless me. Any type of bad happens, they act like it's Satan. No, you're going to learn that, hey, that was the Lord too. The Lord put your kids to death. That was the Lord too. You learn how we learned the Lord. Right? Because that's how Jake really understood the Lord. In the scriptures, that's when they started repenting. When the Lord started putting that hell on them. And that's when niggas are going to debate about repenting. But at that point, it might be too late, bro.
And comical because back then to then, so like today, if that happens to a couple, man, okay, like their baby dies or some shit, they don't even, think about the Lord. But back then, bro, they knew, damn, bro, the Lord did this.
Yeah.
Hey, they knew, man.
Yep.
well, that's why they were, Job, everybody was gathered around Job. Like, man, you did something wrong, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
What you do, man? What you do?
You did something sneaky, didn't you?
That's why I love with Job. What he says, oh, ye foolish woman, do you believe that the Lord will give us good and not evil?
Yeah.
Balance, man.
It's a balance, man. Job is very wise in his words, which a lot of you people aren't, man. A lot of these niggas, they sit around, right, and they say, I'm blessed. Lord bless me. I got money. I got the big house and the cars. I'm blessed, right? But the minute the Most High take all that shit from you, oh man, the Lord ain't with me, man. I lost faith, man.
They don't believe the Lord.
I'm an atheist now. But your ass is a believer when your ass is sitting on banks, right? But your ass ain't a believer when, hey, what if did not the Lord make Isaiah walk naked?
Yeah.
Right, so the Lord was putting hell on the prophets, man. So the prophets can catch hell, but you can't.
Yeah,
the Lord gotta always bless you and shit, right?
Ezekiel had to eat noodles, man.
Oh, yeah.
He was about to have to eat man noodles, man.
And what the scripture saying, to despise not the chastisement. Okay? So what's that mean, man? To despise not his rebuke, basically.
Yeah.
And so a rebuke, it's not something nice. So it's like the hell he's putting on you, man. So it says to despise it not, but it proves the point that we all can see hell, man.
Yeah. Well, scriptures do say he chastised those that he loved.
The Lord,
If he don't chastise you, it's a problem.
the Lord treats you like you treat your woman. Sometimes you'll say some shit to your woman, and you got the best of intentions, but to her it sounds evil as fuck. Right? That's how the Lord treats you, man. You might not understand it then,
You understand?
but if you go through it, you actually just have faith in it still. you're gonna be like, oh shit. Like I told this brother last week, right? My demon keeps leaving over the front window, right? I told her, I was like, hey, if that shit's open by the time I come home from camp, I'm about to cut your ass out because we in a new spot and everything. Everybody's trying to see who's slipping, so niggas can come case the joint. Tell me why somebody came Friday night. My demon running the house. Calling my government name and shit. Should have told her to call me by my Hebrew name. But called me in the house and she said, hey, somebody's out here. Somebody's out here. I said, oh. She came back inside, closed all the windows. I bet it makes sense now, huh? Because the nigga was literally going to people's houses looking in the windows.
Man.
So she didn't get it at the moment, but afterwards, now she's batting down the hatches and shit. Bro.
And that's how women are too.
Yeah.
I don't need a man until I need a man.
Yeah. Now that motherfucker's closing windows. Yeah.
Because if a nigga break in your house, you gonna freeze up like a goat.
Yeah. That ball and shit.
Yeah, freeze up and fall.
Freeze up and fall and shit. You'll be shocked. You ain't gonna know what the fuck to do.
I ain't got a man, so I don't know what to do.
Wait, awesome.
Hey,
Bro, that's what she did. She ran up in the house, fuck froze up. That's how the Lord teaches you, man. The scriptures tell you who teaches like the Most High, man. That's how the Lord teaches you. He'll put you under that hell, but it's because now he sees you doing something that you're not paying attention to. So now he got to show you through some hell, okay, this is why you got to do it this way, man.
And you know, women are careless as hell too.
Yeah.
So a woman would, like, a lot of times you being a man, you got to get up and make sure everything's locked.
Yeah.
A woman, man, like if you was to just accidentally like go to sleep or some shit like that, you'll wake up with shit still unlocked.
Yeah.
Like she's still up, but you'll wake up with shit still unlocked. She ready to go to bed.
A nigga by your nightstand that you don't know.
Right. This is a black ass figure right next to you staring at you and shit.
Right,
Because
right yellow eyes.
all you see is his yellow eyes.
Said,
His
don't
white
mind me,
teeth and
nigga.
shit.
Right, don't mind me, nigga. Go to sleep.
Your ass get fucked over because you didn't lock the doors. And she ain't.
Yeah.
She careless as hell, so she don't even care and shit. That's why, hey man, you gotta be the man. You gotta go around making sure windows and doors are all type of locks and shit.
Understand the times we're in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because these women don't, man. Fuck up and have her ass take care of that shit. Yeah, you gonna find one of them niggas with a backwards hat. You know, shit. You gonna be doing this shit in the house.
Talking about yeah.
And that's one thing niggas do when they break in your house. They always doing this.
See that nigga mama? Got your ass
You hear sticky ass shoes in the That nigga
It's
shoes,
always a sticky shit.
that nigga shoes always sticky and shit.
What the fuck that nigga step in and shit?
Hey, let me get some.
That's funny, bro.
92.7.
Sticky ass shoes.
Sticky ass shoes. That nigga shoes always sticky.
Psalms chapter 92.
Hey, you wake up, that's the first thing you doing. You my house. Hey, you by the door and shit.
That's
By the door, you doing? You say you peeking.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
That's messed up, man.
Even you be scared to go check.
What's that? I don't know.
Oh, man.
I know, cause I know I'll be like that shit. I'll be like,
Get the shotgun.
Get the kids out the window. Let's go.
hey, I don't want to get jogged. I don't want to get jogged walking out like a robot. I walk out like a robot, get jogged, knocked out and shit. I be cautious and shit in the house, so I be checking this shit. What's going on, man?
Where your ears become your best friend.
Yeah, and them ears, man, I'm telling you.
Hey, you like just clear all your thoughts and you're like this. Like,
Yeah, all praise to the Most High for our ears.
Yeah, bro.
Blessed are they for they hear, right? Blessed are your ears for they hear.
Man, let me get some. Chapter 1 verse 6. Go ahead,
92 and 7.
92.
This is from the book of Psalms 92 and verse 7. And it says when the wicked spring as the grass,
Right.
and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
They shall be destroyed forever, man. So you're gonna, I mean, this is what's coming to the wicked, man. Is you being destroyed forever. This is the plan of Yahweh Shai. The scriptures tell you in Job that the wicked is reserved for the day of destruction. Okay.
This is verse 8. It says, but thou, Lord, art, it says, but thou, Lord, art the Most High forevermore. And it says, for lo, thine enemies, O Yahweh, for lo, thine enemies shall perish.
Thy enemies shall perish.
All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered.
Yeah, I saw Amos 9 and 10, man. Workers of iniquity. Right? You get that? Psalms 1:6.
So this is Psalms 1 and 6. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous.
Right? The Lord knows the way of the righteous, because the righteous is going to keep his commandments. Right? The righteous is going to rehearse the righteous acts. Right? The way of the wicked, they're not going to do that, man. They're not going to rehearse the righteous acts. They're going to tell you that the laws are done away with. That Jesus Christ fulfilled the laws. Right? So why do we got to keep the laws? This is the madness of the world, man. Go ahead.
But the way of the ungodly shall perish.
Right, so the way of the ungodly shall perish. Give me Psalm 1.
This is Psalms 9 and 17. The wicked shall be turned into hell.
Right, hell is in the ground, man. Hell is in the ground. Hell is a condition, man. We're living in hell today. Have you ever heard of the saying that says, right, black man's hell, white man's heaven? This is our hell, man. On earth. Right? It ain't when you go take a goddamn ship out to the sea and they making videos about you can hear voices you hear on the sea. You go dive right now, you think you don't hear fishes swimming next to you, bro? You ain't hearing shit under the sea, man. There ain't nothing under the sea, man, but fishes, rocks, and corals.
Hey, man,
That's
barely
it.
any fish is that, man. The fish will be all fucking 10 pounds.
Right, yeah.
And all the nations that forget God.
There you go, man. So the Lord is bringing judgment upon the earth, man. Are you people just fucking around, bullshitting around? The Lord is about to bring massive death. The Lord is about to take out the wicked, man.
Like the scripture saying, it would be the time of Noah. They were eating and drinking and being given in marriage, and they took no notice. What you see there, if you turn the camera around, all you see is people skateboarding by, walking by, not a care in the world. But that time will come, and when that time comes, they all screaming and crying and all that. Hey, it's gonna be a wrap for them.
Zephaniah 1 and 16. The day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh. And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. Right? That's that great saying that the brother's talking about. Niggas gonna be, man, the amount of death that's gonna be out here soon. It's gonna be biblical, man. That's all it is. It's gonna be biblical, right? Yeah. It's gonna be something to see, man. People in America, they've never seen that much death, bro. They've never seen that much death, man. They've been sheltered from death. Right? People in these other countries, they've seen it, so imagine how much more death is gonna be over there.
They're gonna be like dumped upon the earth, all over the
Everywhere,
place,
man.
dead.
Everywhere, bro.
This is Psalms 37, verse 10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be.
Right? Bring that back one time.
Psalms 37, verse 10. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be.
Right, so yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. So we just gotta wait a little while, man. And the Most High is gonna take out the wicked. We're gonna finally be able to get the hell out of this place. Look at this bugged out dude over there messing with the brothers with his damn radio. Man, go ahead.
This nigga don't play gospel music. My brothers actually sing this song.
The scriptures say, man, to Lord said, to wait ye upon me, You know? So wait, man. So have patience, you know? You know, so we're patience. It goes back to suffering, man. You know, we're suffering, man, but we endure the suffering, man. But, I'm gonna get this quick one. This is Romans 13 and 11, and it says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. In verse 12 it says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. It says, let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. You know, so just like the scriptures say, man, now is a high time to wake out of sleep, man. Hey, bro, you have extreme high times of mass destruction, man, to come upon the earth. So it's a high time to wake out of sleep, man. You know, and it says the night is far spent, the day is at hand, man. You know, it says in 1 Peter 4 and 7, man, the end of all things is at hand, man. Okay, because this world, you know, let your people know it's going to be fucking done away with, man. Okay, it's going to be a totally new world, man. All right?
Sirach 36 and 1. Have mercy upon us, O Yahweh power of all, and behold us, and send thy fear upon all the nations that seek not after thee.
Right, so upon the mercies of Yahweh Shai, the promises that he's given us, man, this great deliverance, it's going to strike fear in the hearts of the entire planet Earth as we've been going in on, man. You see?
This is 2nd Ezra 3 and 36, to back it up. It says, thou shalt find that Israel by name had kept thy precepts, but not the heathen. Right? So that's what the brother was saying. That's what the scripture said, that seek not thee. Right?
Yeah,
so none of the other nations.
That's in during the time of King Solomon Nazar, man. When King Solomon Nazar brought those heathens within Samaria, they went and got a priest from Israel to teach them the laws. They didn't keep the laws.
Yeah.
So the Most High said, what? He sent lions to them.
So back in Sirach 36 and 3, it says, lift up thy hand against the strange nations, and let them see thy power. As thou was sanctified in us before them, so be thou magnified among them before us.
Right, that's what the world's getting ready to see, man. The power of Yahweh Shai. You see? That Murphy's Law come to pass, man. Him showing his great wonders. The Heavenly Father has some things reserved that this earth, and especially here in America, hasn't seen, man. Like the brother was talking about earlier, these people have been fattened up for the killing, man. You see? When you deliver trials and tribulation to people who haven't suffered, man, you're gonna have a show. Yeah. You see? So this place is ready for an ultimate show to take place, man.
This is I got a precept for you. You can go to. This is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 17. For when men will not believe that thou art a full power, thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest.
Right. So go ahead, run that back real quick, brother. Read that one more time.
Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 17. For when men will not believe that thou art a full power.
Right, so when men don't believe that the Heavenly Father is a full power, you see the book of Isaiah also talks about how the world has pushed the thought that the Heavenly Father's arms are shortened like he can't save, man. You see, they've taken the power of the Heavenly Father away. The book of Sirach, the book of Ecclesiastes also tells us there's no remembrance of the former things, man. You see, so when all this judgment, all this hell and chaos is taking place, the world begins to forget about it as time goes on, man. And if you notice something, you always have these heathen nations raising up into power, and then the Heavenly Father destroys their ass because they think that they're in some sort of place of power. You want to grab Daniel 4 and 16 real quick?
Okay.
You see?
Daniel.
I mean, shoot, man. We have all of these examples. You have Nebuchadnezzar rose up in what he thought he was the height of the world, and the Heavenly Father brought him down to think he was a goddamn cow, man. You see, Isaiah 45 talks about how Cyrus, when he had been stirred up to cause the temple to be built, man, that was the Heavenly Father doing that. There's even accounts of what's his name, damn Greek man, Alexander. When he was conquering these different nations, man, there's accounts of chariots being with him when he did this, man. You see, because it was of the Heavenly Father's will for this to take place, man. Go ahead.
This is Daniel 4:16. Let his heart be changed from man's, and let a beast's heart be given unto him, and let 7 times pass over him. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the beast of men, the basis of men.
All right, so the Heavenly Father is in full control, man. You see it, and who's in control today in the flesh? Esau, Edom, man, the basis of men. The Heavenly Father saw it fit to put this guy in power. Why? Because his blessing was the sword, man. The Heavenly Father created the perfect devil to play his part in these last days, man. You see? Oh, that's good.
Keep going.
Yeah, finish that off. It's good, like half of it.
Wisdom of Solomon 12:17. For when men will not believe that thou art a full power, thou showest thy strength, and among them that know it, thou makest their boldness manifest.
Thou showest thy strength, man. And that's what he's getting ready to do, man, to perform his power on this earth. And those that know of his power are what? They're made known in the world, man. Their boldness is made known in this world. You see? That's what it's going to do, man. One of you brothers hold Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, Brother Shah. Keep going on that.
So back in Sirach 36 and 5, it says, and let them know thee as we have known thee.
Right, as we've known thee, man. The brother just read out of Wisdom of Solomon, those that know of his power are going to be made manifest, man. You see? Let them see his power now. You see, let the tables be turned, if you will, man. So when all this judgment, all this hell breaks loose, man, it's gonna prove the power of the Heavenly Father, because this small, what looks like something small in the flesh, something that's not gonna do anything, by carnally looking, man, being the priesthood of Yahushua is what's gonna come forth, shining out of this, man. You see, what does the book of 1 Corinthians say? That the foolishness of preaching is what the foundation the Heavenly Father chose. Because upon all this hell, death, and destruction, man, the foolishness of preaching is what's gonna stand firm. You see, it ain't by no big carnal group of 1 million militia Israelites that bear arms, man. You see, no Black Panthers, no brown berets, man. This thing is spiritual. You see, which is why when all these things are coming past, it's going to prove that power.
Oh yeah, we are serious, man. Yeah, we are. Soldiers for the Lord.
That's right.
That's funny too, man. What did she say? She was speaking Hebrew, not even knowing. She said, hallelujah, man. It means all praises to Yahweh. See? Go ahead.
This is verse 6. It says, verse 5 again, it says, and let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no power but only thou, O power. It says, show new signs, make other strange wonders, glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. It says, rise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary, and destroy the enemy.
Right, this is what's going to magnify his name, man. Destroy the enemy, man. You see? Because again, we've seen all these different. Look at Ishmael been out here of nowhere. You see? And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, right field, Israel just comes out the woodwork and takes it, man. You see?
It says, sake the time short. It says, make the time short. It says, sake of your shit. Make the time short. Remember the covenant and let them declare thy wonderful works.
Right, so they're calling upon the Heavenly Father, hey, hasten thy coming, man. You see, shorten this time. Let the world declare thy wonderful works, man. How thou hast done everything out here. Let them see what true power is, and that's what the earth is getting ready to see, man. You see, true power, man. True power.
True. It says, let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people.
Hey, in other words, man, there ain't no escaping this judgment. You see, again, the grace period has been closed, so guess what? There ain't no getting away, man. There ain't no near-death experiences. You see? Now that's judgment for your ass, man. So whatever you were entangled in the affairs of this world, man, if they weren't of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you were caught all up in it, then you're gonna be looking sorry out here, man. Because there's no further grace period to extend to you, man. You see? One of your brothers had that Wisdom of Solomon 3?
3, yeah, I got it. First chapter? Or the first
go ahead and
verse?
start at like the
First verse?
Go ahead and start.
This is the third chapter. Start right there.
Go ahead and start at the fourth verse.
Con. This is from the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 4. And it says, it reads, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet, it says, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Right, that's what we're hoping on, man. Those
Right.
scriptures talk about the prisoners of hope. You see, so we're hoping on immortality, man. You see, that's why we've been doing this. That's why we've been investing our time and energy into Yahweh Shem Yahushai, knowing that the reward that's been promised is what, man? Immortality, deliverance from this second death, man. You see? And upon that deliverance, having what? The laws written within us, and us being in perfection to then judge this earth in perfection, man. You see? The Heavenly Father is getting rid of the quantity and restoring it through the quality, man.
Hey, that's a beautiful statement, man. This is verse 5. It reads, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
Right, being a little chastised, man. We're going to be greatly rewarded by what? Inheriting this earth, man. You see? Go ahead on.
It says, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself, as gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering.
Right, so he's tried them and he's proved them and found them worthy of himself, man. Putting us through particular hardships and particular things so that we may overcome and be delivered, man.
That's right.
Revelation 14.
This is verse 7. It says, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Hey, what the precept read earlier, man, that those that know of his power, they're gonna be made manifest when all this hell is breaking loose, man. Come by boldness, man. You see?
Yeah, it says they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. It says they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful and love shall abide with him. It says for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect.
Right, that grace and mercy was established for those saints to get right, because the heavenly you see, this thing ain't for the whole world, it's for that quality number to to overcome and establish the Heavenly Father's righteousness on this earth, man. You see?
They conquest the remnant, man, that's going to, to repent and be converted, man. To be turned back, man, because that's what converted means, is to be turned back, man. Okay, because our people have turned away from the Lord, but as it says in the book of Baruch, it says in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves, man. So therefore, we are turning back, man. Okay, because the Lord, He had to, because He has done according to Jeremiah 3:15, man. Okay, He has set up pastures, man, according to His heart. I wish shall feed us with knowledge and understanding. So the apostles were set up by the Lord. So now we're waking up, man. We're like, hey, bro, that's it, man. Hey, bro, that's who we are.
This is the way.
Hey, bro, this is the way walking in it, man. So those who are coming back, man, that's who's gonna have His mercy on, man. Just like we just read, man. Those are gonna be the ones to shine to and fro, man, like the Flash, man, like Barry Allen.
Yes.
Being able to fly, man. The scriptures say, man, that if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, man, that you shall be able to move mountains, man. Hey, bro, that's going to be to His saints, man. Putting forth the good works, man, in His name, man. The true names, man. You cannot, that Jaffe fucking name, man. That J, man. Okay, with the true name, whose name is Yahweh. It should be how shot, man.
Going on to 2, brother. This is Revelation 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women. Revelation 14:4. These are they that which were not defiled with women, for they were virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever He goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and unto the Lamb. Yep. Verse 15. Alright. And another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat in the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap. This is Revelation 14:5. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of God.
That's beautiful. I like, man. No guile, man. Brother speaking 100% true.
Blameless?
Not for their own benefit, man. It's for the benefit of the nation, man.
Not because they, got kicked out of camp.
Yep. You see that? I ain't got my football steps no more. It's still going though.
It's still going?
Yeah.
Now the camera's all messed up, bro.
Let's see.
Try turning it off and restart it.
Almost.
Ah, damn.
This much. Missed that.
on the camera, bro. Doing that roll, they gonna be like, that's for the athlete. Goddamn.
Gone.
Try to catch that
That
motherfucker.
roll? Yeah. That was a woman, man. She would still be down right there.
Yeah, we ready. We ready.
Man, you
How's it going?
Yeah.
It's Sirach 36 and 9. It says, let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the head of the rulers of the heathen that say there is none other but we.
Right? It's like Esau, who is it, man? There's none other but we. See, thinking that he's the most high, man. See, now it's his turn as he's been risen up in this pride to now be destroyed, man. And he's risen up to a height that him being destroyed is going to be something for the world to marvel at, man. See? Ancient capabilities, man. Not to mention none of the aforementioned capabilities. Basically, you say, hey, we served our sin. We've learned our lesson. Now let the world learn theirs, man. Let the heathen learn theirs. Like Lamentations, man. Our judgment's over, man. Now it's time for Esau to have his ass judged.
This is Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 8. They shall bring thee down to the pit, and thou shalt die, the death of them that are slain in the midst of the seas. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man, and no God, in the hand of him that slayeth thee.
Them that say, that's them saying that they're God, like your brother said. Back in that Sirach 36 and 11, it says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning.
Yeah, man. So, hey, gather all the tribes of Israel and inherit them as from the beginning. You see, some of these things were destroyed in order for Israel to have this great deliverance, man. And all this being done is going to prove the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai on this earth, man. It ain't going to be no saltless gathering by American Airlines, man. It's going to be the gathering by the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You got a precept, brother?
Yeah. Yeah, man, since you guys made the point that, basically, to have for the heathen to learn their lesson, all right, this is Obadiah 1 and verse 15. And so it says, for the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen. Yeah. So it says, Salakia, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Ace, man, so just how you devils, and plus the other nations, man, can't have come against Jerusalem, and done, and committed, basically all sorts of atrocities and abominations to our people, man. Hey, it's time for y'all to learn, man. Now it's time for these. Oh man, it says that, man. To let these curses be taken off our people, and put onto thine enemies, man. So these curses that we're under, man, y'all gonna be under them, man. It's gonna be y'all's fucking time to be punished.
Yeah, man. And that punishment is gonna be double.
Hey, yeah, double. Man.
It's gonna be double. And ain't getting out of that. There's gonna be what is that? 15 or 18? Where it says that they will be basically destroyed off the earth.
Yeah,
roughly paraphrasing.
Yeah, because there's an unjust balance on this earth right now, man. See, just like the brother Bayan was quoting Job earlier, and how Job said, "What should we not receive the good things and not also the bad?" You see, now it's the bad, man. He's received the good, we receive the bad. You see, now the tables have to flip in order for there to be a order, man.
Oh, how the tables are turned.
going back to when the brother talking about the devil Esau Edom, so 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, because this man wants to play as he's God. His britches gotten too big for him. It's 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. And exalts himself above all that is called God. That's exactly what Esau has done. As the brother said, that back in the time of Pharaoh in Egypt, in that time, they didn't have that power as Esau has now. So Esau has gotten above, on top of above, and basically to the point where he feels that he's God. And that's when he wants to be worshipped as so. That's when it goes into the MOTB that's coming pretty quickly.
There's a precept that says that this devil said, I founded all the riches of the nations. As a man that founded the nest, basically, roughly paraphrasing. Right? So he's been lifted up by the riches, man. He put himself at a Godhead because he believes that he's got all these blessings because he's wealthy.
That's how he's going to come swoop in and show his power, man. Because, again, going back to Pharaoh, that's why it's the first Exodus, so like the first Exodus and the second Exodus coming, that's why it goes, both of these stories go hand in hand, man. Because Pharaoh, at his time, was what? In the eyes of the Egyptians, the walking image of God, man. You see? So now the Heavenly Father came and destroyed his ass, proving his power before the whole world, man. Now you got Esau, who's the walking image of God in the eyes of the 2/3, and really all of the world, man. That's why you give Esau all this credit for everything, man. You run to Esau for the what of all things. You see, Esau is your God, and you're going to solidify that idea by what? Taking that charagma, man. You see, the mark of the beast. And then the Heavenly Father is going to come prove all of you wrong, man. Show you that there's only one power on this earth. You see? And you decided to bow the knee to the goddamn puppet, man. Go ahead.
Sirach 36 and 12, it says, O Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel, whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
Right, his firstborn, man. Those that he called upon his name, he put the name of himself upon these people, man. You see, which is why him delivering them is gonna magnify his name, man. It's just like your parents tell you, man. Hey, you don't give us a bad name. You see, don't make us look bad. You see, and that's really, man, how we've been treated out in this world. You see, it's allowed the Heavenly Father's power to be diminished in the eyes of the heathen, man. So now he's going to come and deliver us from this condition to prove his power before the world, man. You see?
I got a precept.
Come.
Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, Woe unto them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay upon horses and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not up unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh.
They leaning upon the flesh for deliverance, man. You see? And what does woe mean? Woe means destruction. So all those you who are leaning upon anything other than Yahweh Shai, you're going to be destroyed, man. You see? That's why the scriptures talk about what? Stand now with the monthly prognosticators, man. You see, all these different rules around whatever you've been invested into, man. You see, and the next big thing in this world is what? Witchcraft, man. A lot of you women out here are straight witches, man. A lot of you men, too. You see? Over here, hey, you see, Jake, we started putting the stones on, and now all these fucking Edomites are running around cleaving the stones, man.
Yeah, right.
So let's see if those stones are going to deliver you from this coming destruction, man. Go ahead.
You know, these Edomites so badly want to be Israelites. That's also why they do genome splitting, DNA splitting, because they're trying to find a way to make themselves into Israelites. You're not going to do it, man. You want to take the customs of Israel. You want to become Israel. You want to name yourself Israel, but you far from Israel.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, it's like in that movie, Get Out. You know,
Yeah, perfect movie, yeah.
Look his eyes. So he's
That's why you see it. That's why you see the one running all the time. He's just enjoying. Man, I can finally run.
Yeah.
And this nigga fast.
And he can run fast.
Turn on a dime, too.
Yeah. You know he do that shit all day. Yeah. First day he got that body.
Yeah.
I can shoot. I'm like an NFL player.
Go ahead, brother. Grab your precept real quick.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 21, and it says, I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. Verse 22, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power from that day and forward.
That's a bad precept, man. What was that?
Go ahead, brother.
Ezekiel 39, 21, and 22.
That's a cold one, man. Read that again, bro.
Verse 21, 39 and 21, Ezekiel says, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them.
And the hand of the Lord is laid upon them. That's the Israelites, man. So the world is gonna see that the Lord is with us, man. I was looking up another one. I think it's in Ezekiel 2, when it tells you that the Lord is gonna deliver us for His name's sake, man. Finish that out, bro.
Verse 22 says, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power from that day and forward.
Man,
Right? So when the Lord gives us that blessing, when He takes His own curse from us, man, and He starts showing the heathen that, yeah, I'm always with you, man. That's it. That's it. All right, you want me to go back to that? Ezekiel 36, or Sirach 36, and 12, it says, O Yahweh, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name, and upon Israel whom thou hast named thy firstborn. Be thou merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Sion with thy unspeakable oracles, and it says, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name.
Right, so the Heavenly Father is doing all this, man. Raising up prophets. You see, beginning to illuminate Israel, man. You see, bringing us back to life, and now you see what all these camps throughout the world getting up and proclaiming their pedigrees, man. You see.
There's a prophecy that tells you the Lord shall be as for little sanctuaries upon the places the Lord has scattered them, right? And one shall surname himself by the name of Jacob. That's that, man. It's a call, bro. Keep going. It says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful.
Right, reward those that wait for Him, man. You see, ain't that what we're doing? You see, we're waiting upon Him, man. Showing what? Showing faith by what? By our works. Yeah. We're coming out and doing all this, knowing damn well we ain't doing this for no reason, man. You see, the Heavenly Father will come and perform these prophecies, man, as we already see them coming to pass, man. Like I always like to make mention of, we are living testimonies to the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Otherwise, we wouldn't be out here, man. We would still be in the world doing whatever the hell it was we were doing, man. Or perhaps we'd be part of some carnal organization out there, the Brown Berets or some bullshit, man. This is the only thing that's prophesied in these scriptures that's going to bring forth the end of this world, man, and the beginning of the next. Read that next verse, brother.
It says, O Yahweh, hear the prayer of thy servants. It says, according to the blessing of Aaron over thy people, that all they which dwell upon the earth may know that thou art Yahweh, the eternal power.
Right.
It says the belly devoureth all meats, yet is one meat better than another. Keep going.
Let's get on that. Hey, so the Heavenly Father is gonna show forth His power, man. You see, before the whole world. Go ahead, on.
This is Zephaniah 3 and verse 8, and it says therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. It reads, for my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation and all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And look, man, so it said to wait, man. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead.
So basically it says to wait ye upon him, man. You know, and there's another one that says it says to not avenge yourselves, man. Okay, because we don't really have any power here compared to Esau, man. Okay,
Well, that was a proven fact during the time of Nat Turner.
Yep, exactly.
You know, when Nat Turner took it upon himself to slay, which that's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. By him doing that, caused, you know, a lot of Israelites to die, man. Because it wasn't that time for Israel to rise up against the enemy.
So
Right, this is the prophesied time of payback.
Yeah.
you know, basically, man, you know, I just like how these devils have the blessing of the sword. You know, our blessing, you know, comes from Yahweh. You know, so we have to wait upon Him, man. You know, and then He's gonna give us, you know, and hopefully that would be a part of the elect. You know, He's gonna give us power, man, to then, all right, there you go. You know, go do my work, man.
And he's
Okay,
going
go kill them.
Hey, get Isaiah 40:1.
and he's going to give you real power. He's not going to
Isaiah
give you any kind of anything
Isaiah
that
41.
Esau has made. You're going to have spiritual power.
Hey, it says in Luke, man.
Like angels.
It says, I shall give you power over all power over the enemy, man.
We tread on scorpions.
Yep. And nothing shall by any
Hey,
means
get
hurt you.
Revelations 2:26, I believe.
We're the untouchables, man.
It's Isaiah. Isaiah
Hold that. Let me get the Revelations
Guys, in the
first.
book of Revelations, and these are the words of Yahweh Shai, chapter 2, verse 23,
26.
verse 26, Salakia. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works to the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
Right?
You know, and it says in verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter, they shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. It says, and I will give him the morning star. It says, he that hath an ear, let him hear.
Right, you can drop that. So pretty much that goes into the elect, man. The elect is going to rule over the nations with a rod of iron. Go ahead with that Isaiah 40.
Isaiah 41. Comfort ye my people, say Yahweh power.
Right.
Say your power. It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is parted,
Right.
for she have received of Yahweh's hand double for all her sins.
Right, so we have received double for all the sins that we have committed. We went into captivity under all nations. Our final captivity is under these Edomites, right? We've been beaten. We was eaten, literally, right? We was they called it a seasoning, right? Our babies were boiled alive. We was shot in tents, right? As the tents were on fire, the children suffocated under the dead bodies, fed to crocodiles, right? Bodies were broken down into fucking oil and all sorts of other things. So Jake got it the worst. Go ahead, keep going with that.
This is verse 3. The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness, prepare ye the way of Yahweh, make straight in the desert a highway for our power.
Right.
Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill shall be made low. It says, in the crooked shall be made straight, in the rough paths plain.
Right.
It says, in the glory of Yahweh shall be. It says, in glory of Yahweh shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of Yahweh has spoken it.
Right, so the mouth of Yahweh have spoken it. And the mouth of the Lord is what? The prophets, man. So the prophets are out here, we speaking it, and those things are going to come to pass by way of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, hurry up, Bot, because it's about to shut off.
We got a precept. This is Luke chapter 10, verse 19. It says, behold, I give unto you power to tread upon the serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. But the most beautiful of it all is verse 20. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not that the spirit are subjected unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven.
So hey, we'd like to say Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Barakatah Yahweh Shai,
Shalom.
Shalom.